Keep the dining out going by keeping yourself protected and your COVID-19 vaccines up to date. Can I ask you a question? Why do you want to get the COVID-19 vaccine?
I don't like getting sick. The virus will die. It will be easy to not catch it. Keep my family safe and keep playing soccer. Because I love being vaccinated.
What's your hope for everyone?
I hope everybody gets the vaccine to keep safe and strong. Be happy, having fun everywhere. Everyone stay safe and hope you get the vaccine.
Get ready for The Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's dedicated update show. Events, businesses, and people. Anything and anyone causing a ripple in the community. And now, let's dive in to The Splash Live.
Good Monday morning and welcome to The Splash Live. Dave Scott here in our Civic Center TV studios. Awful good to have you with us on this chilly back-to-work Monday here in the Greater West Bloomfield area. Thank you very much for tuning in to The Splash Live. It's part of 90 minutes of live television here each and every Monday through Friday with yours truly and Tyler Keefe. I kick it off with The Splash at 9:30. Tyler Keefe and at 10 o'clock this morning with the Megacast. Splash, very local. You're about to see how really local this show really is. Very West Bloomfield, Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, and our surrounding communities focused. Tyler Keefe then with the Megacast. He'll be in here to take a slightly wider geographic look at our area, all the news and information, and a lot more guests. So he'll be in here this morning at 10 o'clock. Easy to watch both of these shows, a number of ways to tune in. You can go to cable TV, where we've been for over 20 years, and watch us on Channel 15 if you're a Comcast subscriber. If you're an AT&T subscriber, we invite you to head over to Channel 99 on AT&T. There's a whole list of all the different communities in our area, and you can watch Civic Center TV by picking West Bloomfield, Orchard Lake, Keego Harbor, or Sylvan Lake. Kind of fun, too, during the rest of the day. Not during our shows, but maybe later on to go tune in and see what's going on in some of the other communities around Metro Detroit. You can also watch us on civiccentertv.com. Maybe my favorite place to go because there's so many features. You can click on the Watch Live link and see a great image and full high definition, perfectly streaming in high quality for you. But in addition to that, you can go to the on-demand area and see some of the shows that you might have missed, or feature interviews that you might be more interested in, or maybe going back and taking a look at one of the big municipal meetings here in our area. All of those are also covered on Civic Center TV. Also, a lot of other news, information, our program schedule, and much more, all on civiccentertv.com. Thank you very much for checking us out on social media as well. We're live each and every day on Facebook and over on YouTube. Search for civiccentertv.com. And we're also on the radio, 89.3 Lakes FM. Well, I got to be honest, we're doing a little work on our transmitter this week because some of our transmission lines on our radio broadcast tower have come loose, and we're working on getting that fixed. So if the radio signal isn't quite where it should be, we apologize. And you can always stream us at lakesfm.com. So weather-wise in the greater West Bloomfield area, as I mentioned, a little bit cooler today than it has been the last couple of days. The sun may poke through now and then, but we'll have a high of only 29, currently at 25 degrees, and it's going to dip down tonight to 22. So the kind of weather you might expect this time of year. A little bit of sun, a little bit of clouds tomorrow, and the same as we head into Wednesday. Tomorrow will be the warmest day of the week with the high around 36. Will we have the proverbial white Christmas here in the greater West Bloomfield area? Not so sure yet. We'll keep an eye on it and let you know as we get a little bit deeper into the week. Well, I know our job is really here to talk about super local information, but I couldn't resist but get excited about the Detroit Lions. I don't know if you're watching the Detroit Lions, but after years of misery, the Lions actually won a game that they absolutely should have lost. They won a huge game Sunday, and I thought it would be nice just to enjoy and rejoice and check in with the Lions locker room shortly after that big victory over the Jets yesterday. Let's watch.
Back, boy. Yeah. the team on his back. Go ahead. We will never take away from a win, ever. We will never, because that's a win. It's hard to win in this league. We all know. Nobody knows better than we do. All right? It's hard to win. The reality is we didn't play just a great game. It wasn't the cleanest game we played, man. There was some stuff in there. However, there again, when we needed it, each unit, man, you talk about complimenting each other. You know, we get down there, we don't quite get in offense, but we leave them at the 2. Defense, you stick them down there. And what happens, man? We talk about getting the lead. Give me my ball here. Because look, we've been close all year. And let me tell you something. This guy right here is an Iron Man. All right? This guy's an Iron Man. He does everything for us.
Hey, it's us.
Yes, sir.
I didn't do anything. We did that together, man. We did that's us. We fight. That's literally the last second. The last second. That's who we are. So take that. But let that just fester in there. That's us. That's us. I told y'all, we some dogs.
We would not have won that game earlier. Early, before something would have happened right at the end. We figure out a way to win. We are figuring out a way to win, man. That's what winners do. That's what we do. That's outstanding. That's 3. We said, man, 6-game season. That's number 3, gentlemen. All right, let's go get the next one. Bring it out.
Man, hey, I know y'all feel me when we say this. When I say family on 3, y'all know we together, baby. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Well, there was Raymond who got that touchdown on that amazing punt return, and the Lions come up with a big victory yesterday. It was absolutely huge over the Jets. Good luck to the Detroit Lions. Of course, our focus here is local, and we're going to check in with our own West Bloomfield High School athletic director, Eric Pierce, a little bit later on in the program. Tyler and I had a chance to catch up with him on Friday night at the West Bloomfield High School women's basketball game. A nice victory over Birmingham Groves on Friday night. And we'll hear from him in just a couple of minutes, coming up right here on The Splash. So mark your calendar. It's the 15th of January, Martin Luther King weekend, and we return to a complete, comprehensive United We Walk. It's an annual event that goes on here in West Bloomfield where we get together, raise awareness for Dr. Martin Luther King and his contributions. We actually get out and walk. In the past, we've done it at West Bloomfield High School. The event, it's moved to the all-new West Bloomfield Middle School now. It's 6,000 Orchard Lake Road, and it's going on from 1 to 3. Mark your calendar, the 15th of January. That is MLK weekend. Of course, that's Sunday. Monday, actually, is the observance day of Dr. Martin Luther King's holiday. But a lot of different ways to engage. There'll be a program before, which our Civic Center TV cameras will be there for, and then we'll have the walk and then some other special projects. So we hope you get involved and join us and mark your calendar for the 15th of January at the all-new West Bloomfield Middle School as we again get back during COVID. Of course, we weren't all walking together, so we get back for the big walk, and that will happen on the 15th, and we look forward to you being there. One other quick flyer I'd like to put up on the screen here. This is more information about how you, maybe your kids, or other people in your household can participate by getting involved in some oratory skills and showing that, or writing something that is inspiring you based on Dr. King's speeches, efforts, and all that he did. More information right here on the screen. You can go to our website. We'll have a link for you, but a great way to get involved in United We Walk this year by putting together some poetry or recording a video of a presentation that you might make on Martin Luther King Day. So again, proving that this is a show where we focus on all that is going on locally. West Bloomfield Police Department is very concerned about a situation here in our community where more people are finding that their car is broken into. So we're having an increase in smash and grab incidents in West Bloomfield. West Bloomfield Police today say on Facebook that this image is an example of what could happen if valuables are left in sight for thieves to steal. to see and steal. No matter how far away you are going to be from your car, how long you're going to be gone, it's always a good idea to never leave valuables in your car, especially in plain sight. Purses, phone, laptop bags, sunglasses, jewelry, money, keys, charging cords, just some of the items that might attract thieves. Do your very best to help out the police. Police are doing their very best to patrol in West Bloomfield. This picture you're looking at right now actually came from an actual incident just a couple of days ago in one of our parks. Could happen in your driveway. Again, we don't want you to be fearful. Just be smart. Don't leave anything in your car that would give some extra incentive to somebody getting involved in a smash and grab, as they call it. So I was on Facebook this morning and I saw this image that we're sharing with you right now about a scared, lost dog. And I got on the phone and I called that number and I had a chance to talk to Carol, and she told me the story of this dog. It is a dog that she has essentially adopted, and it is roaming in the West Bloomfield High School area right now. And she said, don't approach a dog. Very difficult to get this dog to come to you. But if you see this dog somewhere around West Bloomfield High School, she really would appreciate a phone call. There's her number, 248-521-2156, 248-521-2156. And do what you can anytime there is a pet or a stray or any one of our four-legged friends running around the community. We want to do anything we can to be of any help to you. Every life matters, two-legged or four-legged, and just see if you can be of any help on that. Keep an eye out, especially around West Bloomfield High School, the number 248-521-2156. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. When we return, we're going to talk about a new effort going on here at Civic Center TV and how we're promoting it and how you can get involved and show you an example of it. We've kind of followed the lead of YouTube and are now inviting you to upload your videos to Civic Center TV. I'll tell you how it all works in just a moment when we return. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. You're watching The Splash Live.
We'll be right back with The Splash Live. Watch Civic Center TV with our brand new live captions. To turn on live captions, go to civiccentertv.com and click Watch Live. In your web browser, click on the Options tab in the top right and find the Accessibilities tab. Then just switch on live captions to heighten your enjoyment of our local programming. Thank you so much for watching Civic Center TV.
Let's relish these moments, made possible by the COVID-19 vaccine. Keep the festivals going by keeping yourself protected and your COVID-19 vaccines up to date.
And now, back to The Splash Live.
Well, good morning and welcome back to The Splash Live. Dave Scott in our Splash Civic Center TV studios. Tyler Keefe will be in here this morning around 10 o'clock, and we'll continue on with our 90 minutes live at local television as Tyler steps in front of the camera and the microphone to bring you the Megacast. So something new here at Civic Center TV that we are announcing in the recent issue of West Bloomfield Today, which if it hasn't arrived at your home Friday or over the weekend, will likely be on your doorstep in the next couple of days. I advise you to take a look for West Bloomfield Today. Lots of information, including an article in virtually every issue from all of us here at Civic Center TV. And this month, this quarterly issue, we talk more about how television is changing. And of course, it's changing with the internet and YouTube and all the streaming channels and social media. The essence of this article is that we're able to cover guys like Donovan Edwards and our good friendly tree farmer up in Sheboygan, Michigan, who was kind enough to bring his Christmas trees down to Orchard Lake for the annual Christmas tree sale. All this technology makes it easier. But one of the other things that we're able to do now that we've never really been able to do before is allow you to upload your video, and then we can play it on Civic Center TV. Now, we continue to get videos from our partners like the West Bloomfield Police Department. I'll show you that video in just a moment. But we encourage you watching today and anyone else in the community to send a video. So if something interesting happened in your house, if you had a graduation, maybe even an A on a test from one of your kids, why not just let us know? Put a little video together and send it. If it's something more extensive, that's okay too. Lots of you are shooting videos. I saw a documentary, for goodness sakes, produced by somebody locally here in our community the other day. It was fantastic. So we know that you all have one of these. It's a cell phone and it's got a great camera on it. So shoot some video. Don't just upload it to YouTube. Send it to your friends right here in your community. And it's never been easier to do. All you've got to do is go to civiccentertv.com/upload. Here's the QR code. Just take your phone and take a picture of that. It'll take you right to that page. There's a very simple form right on that page. Fill that out and you will then have your video to us, and we'll do our very best to get it on the air as soon as possible. Recent example of a video is a video that we found on Facebook today talking about Project Blue Light, an annual event honoring and paying tribute to law enforcement officers who have given their lives in the performance of their duty and in support of those who continue to patrol our streets, protect our communities, even right through this holiday season. Project Blue Light, we'll see the video here in a minute, was a presentation just a couple of days ago, and certainly we have lost too many officers in the line of duty here in Metro Detroit, and including right here in West Bloomfield. At that event, a flower was placed on the wreath by our honor guard to pay tribute to Sergeant Patrick O'Rourke, who is fatally shot on September 9th, 2012, and is remembered each and every day. Let's take a look at this video from the West Bloomfield Police Department. Nice video there for, I mean, actually a moving video is probably the more appropriate description of what that is. Put together by the West Bloomfield Police Department at an event held not too long ago on December 7th for police officers that have fallen all around Metro Detroit. And of course, another opportunity to salute Patrick O'Rourke, Sergeant Patrick O'Rourke, fatally shot here in West Bloomfield. Sadly, on the 9th of September, 2012, Sergeant O'Rourke, we think of you every day, and thank you so much for your service. Police department's doing all kinds of good here in our area. Got a message from Chief Corey O'Donoghue in Sylvan Lake, who says he's very pleased to announce the toy drive there in Sylvan Lake, which we have a picture of right now, was a tremendous success. He said he dropped the toys off last week at Orchards Children's Services. Let me get that right. Orchards Children's Services. And their staff were shocked that such a small community showed up with such a large donation. Thank you to all in Sylvan Lake who donated, and thanks to the Parks and Rec Committee of Sylvan Lake for all the help. And of course, a very happy holiday season from Chief O'Donohue in Sylvan Lake. Over at West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation, they are busy year-round, and that includes the winter guide that is out now that brings it all together. There's a QR code. You can scan that to actually get to the West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation winter guide. I think we might even have a picture of that guide. I'm not sure. But if we don't, go take an opportunity and check out everything that is the West Bloomfield. There it is, West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation Department. They have events and activities and classes and so many things going on. And you think of them certainly more during the warmer months, but there's an awful lot of activities going on. The complete winter guide is now available, and you want to sign up for these classes as soon as you can. And some of the other programs, there's programs for adults, there's programs for seniors, programs for youth, and a whole lot more. And let's put that QR code up on the screen one more time. Take your phone and hit the QR code. It'll take you right to the West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation website, and a really fine PDF of their entire guide if you didn't get a hard copy of it. That is a really good way to get everything you need. I want to salute the West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. We had Suzanne Levine on with us just the other day, talking all about their big event coming up on Friday, the 13th of January at the Avalon of Commerce Township, as we once again swear in all the new officers of the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. The board of directors will all be sworn in there. It's January 13th, 8 a.m. at the Avalon of Commerce Township, which is at 2500 Martin Parkway. Judge Diane DiAugustini of the 48th District Court will be there to officiate. Good chance to meet her honor. And also have an opportunity to talk to some of the business leaders here in our community. You can still register. You need to do so in advance. $10 for members, $20 for non-members. Contact the chamber for all the details and information. All you have to do is go to their email. Just send them an email, WB West Bloomfield Chamber. Forgive me, let me get that right. wbloomfieldchamber@gmail.com. And if you'd like to sponsor that program, some sponsorships are still available. The West Bloomfield Township Fire Department is excited to announce once again there are donation boxes for Toys for Tots are still out there. Fire Station number 5 at 5425 West Maple Road, and Fire Station number 1 over by the high school, and then, of course, the West Bloomfield Township Hall. Toys for Tots program continues, but not much time left here in West Bloomfield. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back and have a chance to talk to the athletic director of the West Bloomfield High School, Eric Pierce, when we return on the Splash Live.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. My Michigan TV is streaming everywhere on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and more smart TV apps. My Michigan TV is on your phone too. Take us with you wherever you go. Just search for My Michigan TV on your favorite app store or visit mymitv.com. All Michigan, streaming everywhere. My Michigan TV. And now, back to the Splash Live.
Joining us now is West Bloomfield High School Athletic Director Eric Pierce. Eric, it's a Friday night. We're here in the gym. Basketball's alive. The winter sports season is underway.
You're absolutely correct. There's an electricity in the air, as always. Our girls basketball team coming off of a state championship title run last year. I tell you what, it's so much fun to watch them. They put on a great show here every single night that they play, and it's great to see all the girls getting in and show them what they do.
What an athletic program we have here at West Bloomfield. I know a lot of people watching certainly familiar with your very high-profile football program, but this team, we'll see them coming out here to get ready to warm up. state championship last year, and many people are saying they may come back and even repeat this year.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people returning from last year. And you look at the Hendricks sisters, you look at having the Davis twins out there, newcomer Sheridan Beal to the program, Destiny Washington. We've got a lot of talented girls in our program. And they're so much fun to watch. They really are. And if you enjoy fast-paced, fundamental, great defense, that type of basketball, come out and watch us. It's amazing.
Well, the basketball that we're seeing here tonight is absolutely amazing. This is a really well-coached team.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We have wonderful coaches throughout our program here. Darren McAllister, obviously, coming in and leading us to a state championship last year, assisted by Jamie Glantz and Talisha Washington. They do a wonderful job with the girls, getting them ready for every single game. And it truly is a pleasure to watch.
Well, we're looking forward to covering both the men's and the women's high school program live as much as we can this year. You don't mind if we come out and hang out here in your gym, do you?
Oh, you know, we appreciate everything you do. We've got a wonderful partnership, and we love having you out here.
Well, and then on Martin Luther King Day, there's a special tournament going on here. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach McAllister decided that he wanted to do something a little bit different this year. So he gathered a bunch of different teams, a bunch of high-quality teams from around the area. Where they're going to be here starting at 10 a.m. on MLK Day all the way through our game, which is at 7 o'clock that night. It should be a great day.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be out here. I got to tell you, Coach, the most interesting video of the week on social media had to be University of Michigan's Jim Harbaugh going to the Morgan House, and with a recruiting trip, Coach Bell was there. It was a great day.
Oh, yeah. I know they have a wonderful relationship with the Michigan staff. You can see it, obviously, with how comfortable they are with each other. And signing day next Wednesday with Samaj, Amir, and Lorenzo. It's going to be a great day as well.
And Harbaugh was doing dishes, man. I mean, he actually did dishes.
Yeah, no, you need to get him over to my house for sure.
Before we say so long, I think many people in the community realize the immense positive impact that all of this winning athletics is having here in our community. You must feel it within the walls of this building as well.
Oh, for sure. You know, the culture is amazing here when it comes to the athletic programs, and then you get the community support that we have. It's just a lot of fun and makes for some great things.
All right, lots of great basketball going on out here. Eric, thank you very much for being with us.
All right, thank you. Go Lakers.
All right, Eric Pierce from West Bloomfield High School. We'll be back with more in the Splash in just a moment.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. Watch Civic Center TV with our brand new live captions. To turn on live captions, go to civiccentertv.com and click Watch Live. In your web browser, click on the Options tab in the top right and find the Accessibilities tab. Then just switch on live captions to heighten your enjoyment of our local programming. Thank you so much for watching Civic Center TV. And now, back to the Splash Live.
Oh, good morning, and thank you for joining us here at the Splash Live. Dave Scott back in our studios. And I'll tell you what, Tyler Keefe and I had a lot of fun Friday night heading out to the whatever you say, basketball game against Groves at West Bloomfield High School. And it was an awful lot of fun. And if you haven't been out to see our state championship basketball team, even if you don't know anyone on the team, it's an awful lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy it. Lots of games coming up. And as we announced for the first time during that interview, Civic Center TV and Lakes FM, we are trying to put together a schedule of Friday night live coverage. Some weeks it'll be the men's program. Some weeks it'll be the women's program. Who's ever live at West Bloomfield High School. That'll be starting after the first of the year, and we look forward to it. Thank you, Eric, for coming on. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day in West Bloomfield. We'll be here for most of the holiday week, and I look forward to spending more time with you. Have a great day around West Bloomfield. Tyler Keefe coming up next with the Megacast. Stick around for that. You have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Let's